Hey guys, Sleepy here, and welcome to a new pickups video. I've got some great stuff to share with you guys today. This is all of my birthday pickups, as I just had my birthday back on January 14th. Turned 38 this year, so just got a couple more more years until we hit the big 40. So we're slowly climbing up the mountain of being old, but we're not quite there yet, thank God. But I did receive some awesome gifts, and I picked up some great stuff for my collection. So we'll get started off with the first thing that I picked up from my work, because I have Easter stuff out already. I know it's only January, and we're already talking about Easter, and we got Valentine's stuff out. Well, we had these really cool collectible wind-up Yoshis there in a box, and there were those blind bag things, and it's got the cool box that I took with it, and then you buy it, and you open up to see what random Yoshi we wanted to get, which you actually, if you look through the top of them, you can actually see what color Yoshi's in there. And my wife saw that there were two blue ones, a light one and a dark one, which she did open. And so there's the dark Yoshi. They're a couple bucks each, and they just look kind of cool. And you guys know I love my collectible stuff, and I love Yoshi's, and my wife did too. So I just bought the 6 that we had, and then there's a little checklist for all the different Yoshis you can get, which there's actually 7, because this shows only 6, but there's actually 2 different blue Yoshis. But it was a pretty cool, neat thing, and I always love getting these little display boxes. They look good on the shelf in the collection. So I'll be putting this here somewhere once I open up the rest of the Yoshis and put them out on display. But that was a neat little gift to get for myself. Let's see, I'll go over a gift that I got from my buddy Todd. I've been playing this game a lot since he gave it to me, and that is Elden Ring for the Xbox One and Xbox Series X. Had a lot of fun with this game. I've got almost 40 hours this month in this game of January. Just putting a lot of time, having a blast with it. I've been playing co-op with my buddy Todd. He's helped me defeat some bosses. He helped get me leveled up. I've just been having a lot of fun with it. Just so much to explore in this game. And I can definitely see why my buddy Tom said he got like 700 hours in the game, just because there's just so much to do. And Todd told me that they're actually going to be putting in some DLC to add into the game, because the game's world map is massive, and then there's a map underneath, and then if they're going to add DLC into it, it's going to be even a larger and crazier game. But really good one. Definitely recommend Elden Ring. Let's see, I'll move on to gifts that I got from my wife. First up, she got me a really cool Mario Kart birthday card. It says, "It's your birthday, oh yeah, let's go, woo yay." And then it says, "Enjoy the ride today, and in the year ahead, you deserve it," which is really cool. Wife knows I love Mario and stuff, so this is a cool birthday card to receive from her. And then she got me 2 collector's editions. It's the same game, but it was such a great deal for both of them. Awesome collector's edition. One that I've wanted for quite a while, but I could never find it for a good deal. My wife found a good price on these. And that is the Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway Limited Edition, which you actually have 2 of them, which this comes with an authentic Staff Sergeant Matthew Baker action figure. He's 6 inches, fully articulated with 13 accessories. Brothers in Arms comic book with bonus art, Operation Market Garden poster map, and then, of course, the strategy guide. Has a cool little slip cover, and I'll show you guys the figure in there. Just pretty neat, and really good condition too. So there he is, still in the box, in good condition, with his guns and accessories. And then, of course, you have the game itself, which is also in really good condition. And then this was also an exclusive to Best Buy. So this was a Best Buy exclusive edition. That's why this collector's edition is pretty hard to find, as it also came with a bonus mini strategy guide in there, which is also in there. So you got the manual, you got the little mini hint book, you've got the poster, and then you got the really cool Brothers in Arms comic book, because there are other comics you can actually get. And it's all in great, nice color. Pages are really nice, so it's really cool. And then, of course, you've got the game. So that was really awesome. Such a great deal. I'm actually going to be selling one of them to my good buddy Dean, because I know that he would really love it. He actually never even heard about this collector's edition of it, so I let him know about it. Hey, would you be interested in this other one? Since my wife was able to get me two, and so I'm going to be able to pass along the savings for him so he can have one for his collection. Really awesome, though. Really happy to have this in my collection. Absolutely love this Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway. I've been playing it this past couple weeks. Been having a blast with it. Highly recommend it. Really glad to have this in my collection now. I wanted this for a long time. Finally found it. Very awesome. Just get this stuff out of the way. Okay. Now we'll move on to stuff I got from that thrift store that donates stuff to the local Humane Society. So all the proceeds go to help dogs, cats, rabbits, birds, turtles. You know, they help get animals medical care, and then they help them find homes and stuff, which is really cool. And I've been finding some good stuff there. I got two PlayStation 2 controllers. I think they were like $3 each. In pretty good condition. One I got to replace the stick on, but you know, I've got plenty that I can do that with. But for a couple dollars each, really good deal for these. These still sell for like $30 and $40 at my local game store. So anytime I can find controllers in good condition for a good deal, I will definitely pick those up. And then this next thing I was really excited for. Oh, well, there's one other thing we'll get to right before that, but got myself another novel, and I do love reading video game and Star Trek novels, and this one is a Halo Evolution's Essential Tales of the Halo Universe. And this was either 50 cents or $1, good price. Do love reading the Halo novels. I've read quite a few of them. I did not have this in the collection, so added that one. It's an old library copy, actually from my local library, which is kind of neat to see that it went there. So I have that. Now we'll go over the thing that was an amazing find there. It was only $20, and I was so excited to see this as I was able to finally upgrade my internet speeds. I got this Nighthawk X6 AC3 200 tri-band Wi-Fi router. It's a Netgear one, has 6 little antennas, and this really pushed my gaming up high because this does 3 different bands. So I have 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz, with the 5 gigahertz is up to 1.3 gigabytes per second for dual band Wi-Fi, and then newer dual band with band 3. So my gaming, online gaming stuff, I was using a old router. There was a Link system one, and I actually looked up what the speeds are because I was always like downloading stuff at like 4 and 5 megabytes a second, so things took forever to install. And then when I plugged in, that was through wireless, when I plugged it in, I got up to like 50. Well, I looked at that old router I've been using for so long, it only did 54 megabit speeds, so that was really throttling my internet. Once I hooked up this bad boy, which took a little bit, I had to get it reprogrammed so that I could use it because it was locked with the password. Once I did that, holy shit, then my speeds go up to, like, a lot. Like, I go up to like 300 and 400 megs a second versus that 2 and 3 and 20. So games now download and install a lot quicker and faster. So if you notice like your internet is like running kind of slow and stuff, it might actually be because of your router being just old and outdated. This is a gaming router, a Nighthawk one. It's a little older one now, but still online. They still sell this one for like anywhere from $100 to $150, and I got it for $20. And this has absolutely unlocked the full potential of my Xbox Series X and my other consoles and TV and everything. So glad I found this. I actually picked up a couple other Netgear routers there, but they weren't as good as this one, and I actually gave one of those to my parents so I could boost their internet as well, because they had the same Lynx router as I did, and their internet was kind of slow as well, and I'm paying for, you know, better quality internet, so it's nice to actually have a good gaming router for that. And this was an awesome find there for $20. So excited to have that, and it's really boosted my internet speed. So if you guys have noticed that your internet's kind of slow, it might be that the router is the culprit, or the modem you got from your internet provider might be just, you know, not made for the high speed. So you might want to go out, spend the money to buy a decent router. And you just never know, you might find a good one at a thrift store like I did. So that was an awesome find there. Really love it. We'll go over one thing I got from I Am 8-Bit. Now, this is something I actually forgot to share with you guys in my last pickups video that I got before Christmas, but I forgot about it. and it is a game for PlayStation 4, and it is that game Stray, but this was the exclusive I Am 8-bit version that came with postcards. It came with a fuzzy patch and a poster and a sleeve. Really cool. I also picked up a copy for my buddy Dean, which I already sent to him. Really awesome game. Really cool. I can't wait to play it and check it out, as I do love cats, and this game just really intrigued me when I saw it was coming out. It's really hard to get a PlayStation 4 version. There was this I Am 8-bit version, and then there was a retail release of Stray on PlayStation 4 that you could get from like Gamefly and a couple other retailers, but they were printed very low print run. And then of course there was mostly PlayStation 5 copies. I don't have a PlayStation 5, so I got this PlayStation 4 copy, and it was only like $45 plus tax and shipping. But really awesome, and I can't wait to play this, and this is such a great collector's piece to have in my collection, as I wanted to help support the devs. I'm actually going to keep this one sealed just because I want to buy it digitally on my Xbox Series X, and so I want to just keep this one sealed for my collection, as I bought it to help support the devs, and it's just such a cool and unique game that I'm looking forward to playing. It's going to be a great collection piece for my collection, so very happy with that. Now we'll move on to a couple of things I got from my local game stores, which I have not been finding a whole lot there. They did get a lot of new strategy guides in, but it was like literally like 120 of them came in. I pretty much have all of them, or they're just priced higher than I really wanted to pay. But first one I got here is for the PlayStation 1, and it's Crusaders of Might and Magic. It was priced at $15, but I had my birthday discount where I got 20% off, so it was like $3 off. In really good condition too, as these are like brand new. So the same person turned all these into that store because they were all in the great condition. A lot of them had these old Best Buy clearance stickers on them, which is kind of cool. I'm going to leave them on there, just kind of a blast from the past when Best Buy used to sell strategy guides. So there was that one. And then the other one I got is the official strategy guide for the original Ape Escape, which is also $15, but with the 20%, I got $3 off this one as well. Loved this game as a kid, and I did 100% it with my buddy Bobby when we didn't even have a strategy guide for it. So now I do want to go back and beat it again, and this has where you can capture all the little monkeys in there, so that was really cool. Neat little things to find. And then I did find one game there recently. It was for the PlayStation Portable, and this is one I've wanted to get for a while, but they always have it priced at $15, $20, and $30. They actually had it for only $5 right next to a copy that was $15, and they both were complete in good condition, so obviously I took the $5 copy, and that was Brothers in Arms D-Day for PSP, which is basically like they take levels from Brothers in Arms Earned in Blood and Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30 and combine them together, and you get to again play as Staff Sergeant Matthew Baker, but on the PSP. Really cool, complete in good condition. And like I said, this one was $5 and they had one for $15, and the guy pulled it out and he's like, oh, this was probably supposed to be the price of a loose one. He's like, but you know, we always honor our prices, so it'll still be $5. You know, we're not going to change it for you at the register like some places do. We actually honor the prices we have on the floor, which I appreciate, which is nice. I know people have talked about, and I've been in stores before where you bring it up, oh, that's the old price. The new price is like $50 more, and they're like, well, I'm not buying it. So I'm glad that they honored it for that $5 price that was on there. Awesome to get. I can't wait to play this, as I do love the Brothers in Arms series, and I've never played the D-Day one, and I've wanted to get this. I just wanted to wait for a good price, and finally found one for a good deal, so happy with that. And then the final thing here we'll end is with stuff I got from GameStop. GameStop this past month has had some really good deals. All games priced 20 and under are it was games 10 and under were priced at $20, and all games 20 and under were priced at $40. So basically $10 each, and the others were $5 each. So I got myself 8 more Xbox One games for my collection. First up for $5 for that deal was Resident Evil Biohazard, which I had never played before. I've always wanted to check it out, so I have that now. We'll see how that one is. Also got this game called Gravel, which says the definitive off-road playground. Perform amazing stunts in the wildest places on Earth. Variety of off-road disciplines. Discover 4 different off-road disciplines: cross-country, wild rush, speed cross, and stadium circuits. Dangerously fun racing game. Just look kind of cool. Figured for $5, why not check it out? Next up, we got Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which is basically like a spiritual successor to the Castlevania games, which I do have it digitally. Now I have a physical copy there, and like I said, $5 is a great price for that. And then I also got a copy of World War Z, which this has been recommended to me by several people. Fun game that you can play co-op or solo with the AI, fighting different zombies and different maps and stuff. So this one has been recommended by different people. So I decided to pick it up and check it out because I did hear it has a fun story. So I've got that. And now we'll move on to the games I got for that 4 for $40, so $10 each. First up, we got Need for Speed Heat, which this looked kind of cool. I've always wanted to check out the newer Need for Speed games, so I now have this one. Looking forward to seeing how it is. So that one was 10. Next up, for $10, I got Gears Tactics, which I've always wanted to play that tactical Gears of War game. Kind of like the XCOM games. Look awesome. Finally found it for a good price, so I'm looking forward to trying that one out. Also got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which I love the Dragon Ball Z games. I now have almost all the Dragon Ball Z games released for Xbox One, and this is relive the Dragon Ball saga from the Saiyan saga all the way through the Buu saga, I'm pretty sure. And I know there's some DLC and stuff for it, so I've always wanted to check it out. Big fan of Dragon Ball Z, so that was cool to get. And then the final one I got for $10 was Destroy All Humans, the first one. I do want to get the remake of the Destroy All Humans 2, but I'm going to wait till that one goes down in price, as I don't want to pay $40 or $50 for it right now. But down the road, I will get that one when it's cheaper. I did love these back on the old PlayStation 2 and original Xbox days, and this is a little remake of it, so really cool. Really awesome game to have in the collection. And then the final two games I got here, I actually had just found out that these released here at the end of January. It's kind of like a quiet release. No one really talked about it at all. I just happened to see an ad for it online, and I shared it with my buddy Dean, and so he went and picked up a copy, and I knew I loved this game, so I had to go pick up a copy at my GameStop, and that was the game Risen, and it's only brand new for $30. It's an old Xbox 360 game that they ported like 14 years later to the PS4 and Nintendo Switch physically. On Xbox, it's digital only, and my GameStop had 2 copies of each, but they only had 1 left of each, and I bought a copy for PS4 and a copy for the Nintendo Switch for $30 each. This one was one of their open one they had on display. This one they hadn't on the sales floor. It was still sitting locked up, and I bought both of them. So it was $60 for the 2. This is an awesome game. I'm currently been playing it on my Xbox 360. It's been a long time since I played it, but it is backwards compatible with Xbox One and Xbox Series consoles, so I'll definitely be playing my game in there. But the reason I got both of these is because there's actually 4 different factions, so you actually have to play the game 4 different times to get all the story elements. And so I'm going to play it out on the Xbox twice, and then I'm going to play it once on the Nintendo Switch and once on the PS4. Awesome games. Absolutely love Risen. If you love action RPGs, highly recommend this. I also can recommend Risens 2 and 3 that are also on the Xbox 360. I think they're also on PlayStation 3, and obviously they're on the PC. But if you do want to get this new re-released version of it, I would highly recommend picking up a copy now on either the Switch or the PS4, as he's got an extremely low print run and are exclusive to GameStop only. And like I said, my local game store only got 2 copies, 2 PS4s and 2 Switch copies, and the guy who works there had 1 pre-order for the Switch that someone picked up, but the other one he pre-ordered and he got the PS4 copy, and these were his only 2 other copies he got. And he said he doesn't know if they're ever going to get any more copies, as it was just kind of a quiet release, had a real small print run, and these were decently popular games at the time, but they're not really popular right now, so they're going to be hard to find. So if this is a game that you liked and you want to get for your collection, I would get it now, because who knows what the cost of these will be in like 4, 5, 6, 10 years from now. Who knows how expensive those physical copies of Risen will be. As you guys know how like scalpers and people get into when they find out about stuff being limited printing, you know, people try to corner the market and take advantage of people who really want them. So if you want to get it, I would recommend getting them now. But that looks like, yep, that's all my pickups. You know, not a huge amount of stuff. I'm not, you know, picking up tons of stuff like I used to in the past, as my collection is pretty much complete to where I want it. I'm picking up some stragglers, stuff here and there. I'm downsizing some stuff. But I have been getting some good games. I've been having a blast with my new Xbox Series X. Let me know what you guys have picked up lately. I'd love to check it out. If you guys do have a pickups video, let me know about it, and I will gladly check it out and see what you guys have picked up. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. You guys have an amazing day, and Sleepy will see ya next time.